Yeah, this is Dave from cheapbooks.com playing World of Tanks. The tank is the fv215b 183. This is a British Tier 10 tank destroyer, and the map is Hinterland. This is a grand battle map. It is a new map that is live in the game. This is actually a live game. It's not on the test server. So I played this on the North American server. It's my first time playing this map, and there's a lot of people in chat discussing how it's also the first time that they've played on this map. Now you're going to notice that there's a town in the center, which is probably going to be dominated by heavy tanks, and then you've got two hilly areas on the east and west. I decided that I would head to the west because it's near where I spawned, and I'm working on a mission, which is to get 8,000 damage for TD-15 Triumph, which is to win an Object 260. This tank is certainly capable of doing it. I'm having trouble getting the 8,000 damage. Now, the first thing that I noticed about this map is that it's not designed to be one team sniping on one side and the other team sniping on the other side. It doesn't work that way. You only snipe if the other team is in your territory. So if you're sitting in the back sniping, you're not going to get any action. You'll notice that on my front, we're advancing towards the enemy, and what's going to happen is the enemy team is going to be hiding in the back, so we're not going to be able to spot them. They're going to be well hidden, and we're going to have no one that's going to spot them. There is going to be, later in the game, you're going to notice that the enemy is going to dominate in the city, and I really didn't pay attention to what happened on the east side when I played my first game because I was really focused on my game. I'm going to speed it up a little. It is a big map, and you definitely shoot across the map. It's not like the other maps. So a lot of people can be far away. So now, at this point, I'm taking a lot of shots from enemy snipers that are hiding in the south. I got hit by 4 different tanks, so I'm going to alert my team that there's a lot of enemy tanks in the southwest. Now you can see on the mini-map that the enemy does have a lot of tanks in the middle of the map, in the town. And the score is 2-5. So that was my first kill, and it might be my only kill, and I did 769 damage on that shot. And this is a great tank, there's no doubt about it. If you can get your hands on one of these tanks, the fv215b 183, it's definitely worth it. It does a lot of damage. Now, as you can see right now, I was starting to get concerned about what's going on in the middle of the map. The score is 4-10. We've got a lot of tanks on our flank. A lot of the enemy tanks are not spotted in the south, but there's a lot of red dots in the middle of the map, and I started to think maybe I should go help out my team with what's going on in the middle, but I never did that because I was always hoping to get that lucky shot on those enemy snipers that it's going to come, but it's going to take a while before we get there. It still doesn't look good in the middle of that map. Score is 4-11, 4-12. Now look at the middle of the map. You can see that the enemy won on the east side, and I noticed that the enemy was overtaking in the middle of the map. And normally what I would do is alert my team and say, we have to do something. Because the score is 4-12, but I really thought that the game was hopeless at this point. It was only a matter of time before the enemy comes after us. Missed an easy shot. It was unfortunate. I didn't aim properly. I should have anticipated that he might reverse, so I shot it over the front deck of his tank. The enemy is starting to... The Sheridan just appeared behind us. And the Sheridan also killed a tank that's somewhat next to me. possibly that tank right there was just killed by the Sheridan. And I noticed that that had happened. So at some point I said, okay, I'm going to turn around and see if I can deal with this Sheridan. And thankfully the E100 was also watching our back. There is a chance I'm going to kill the Sheridan. The score is 6-17. Unfortunately, I did not do any damage to that Object 268. Score is 6-20. There's only a few of us left. In fact, there might only be 2 of us left. I only got that one hit. I only fired my gun like 4 times in this game. Okay, so I got my second kill, and that's the end of the game. So I know it wasn't an exciting game, but I just wanted you to see that the hinterland map is live on the server. This is a little bit of what the game is like, and I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.